Tuesday at midnight. Actually, technically Monday at like 12:01, which I guess is technically Tuesday morning. But either way, however you want to read the clock, that midnight between Monday and Tuesday was a deadline for Donald Trump and his legal team to file motions with regard to the January 6th indictments that he is facing, the case in front of Judge Tanya Chut. So Trump's lawyers, in the wee hours of the evening, wee hours of the morning, filed four motions for action for that judge. One of them argues that he is being politically persecuted and therefore the charges should be dropped against him. That's one of the filings. Another one of the filings says that we don't want you to mention the Capitol rioters on January 6th. So you got to take all that out, right? It's totally not relevant to, January 6th. Don't talk about the crazy people. Let's just talk about Trump, Let's save it for the one, weirdo. And then, of course, you had the one arguing that he was allowed to do these things because of his First Amendment rights. He's allowed to say the election was stolen. He didn't do anything other than exercise his freedom of speech. So those are 3 of 4 of the filings. And all 3 of those, by the way, are going to get smacked down because they're dumb as hell. But there's one filing that somehow, some way, is even dumber than those other 3. And it's the filing where Donald Trump's legal team actually alleges that the prosecutors did not actually charge him with a crime. A failure to state an offense. Donald Trump's lawyers filed a motion in court that says that Jack Smith, the prosecutor, in his indictments, failed to state any offense. So according to Trump's lawyers in this filing, Donald Trump is going on trial for what? We don't even know. You didn't charge us with any actual crimes, and therefore, of course, the case got to be dismissed. You didn't list any crimes. Now, I don't know about you, but I thought it was pretty well known that Donald Trump was hit with a 4-count indictment of crimes. They didn't just say, you're indicted. 4 of them. That's not what happened at all. They listed specific crimes in the indictment. And I'm going to read them to you right now. 1 count of conspiracy to defraud the United States. This applies to Trump's repeated and widespread efforts to spread false claims about the November 2020 election, while knowing they were not true, and for allegedly attempting to illegally discount legitimate votes with the goal of overturning the 2020 elections. That's what prosecutors claimed in the indictment. Indictment number 2. 1 count of conspiracy to obstruct an official proceeding brought due to the alleged organized planning by Trump and his allies to disrupt the electoral votes certification in January 2021. Count number 3. 1 count of obstructing of an attempt to obstruct an official proceeding tied to Trump and his co-conspirators' alleged efforts after the November 2020 election until January 7, 2021 to block the official certification proceeding in Congress. And count number 4. 1 count of conspiracy against rights, and that is in reference to Trump and his co-conspirators' alleged attempts to oppress, threaten, and intimidate people in their right to vote in an election. 4 crimes that they allege Donald Trump committed. And that's all right there in the indictment. 4 of them spelled out, clear as day. And Trump's lawyers literally told a judge this week, like, hey, judge, they didn't charge him with a crime. Like these aren't crimes. I haven't seen any crimes. What, there was an indictment? Why didn't anybody tell me about that? What are they going to do? Like, what are they going to do? Because the judge is going to have a hearing on this. Yeah, well, I take that back. She doesn't have to have a hearing, but she's going to have to issue a ruling on these morons telling her that he wouldn't charge with any crimes. So that's going to be a fun ruling. Can't wait to see what the judge says, but I'm pretty sure she's going to say the exact same thing that I just did, and that is to probably relist the crimes and remind them that, he was charged with crimes. These are legitimate offenses. Here's the criminal code references. If you need anything else, maybe go back to law school. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share. But again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.